Hi everyone, Unfiltered here. You guys have been requesting dBrand a lot, so let's get right into this. They of course have the grip and the ghost case, which we'll get over in a bit, but this is the new shiny case. And you guys already know that when there's a new case in the lineup, I just have to check it out first. So here it is. The Tank case. A very strong feeling TPU case with a ton of unique looking details and shapes and things. It's basically a huge Easter egg. First, inside of this case there's just the regular TPU as well, but if you look closely there's a code on it. All of these binary numbers add up to make 6 letters. dBrand. dBrand. Next to the camera bump, there's coordinates that are the coordinates of Area 51, because, of course, there's Braille on the backplate, which translates to Hello World, and there's all types of these silly little secrets, which is very cool, I think. The fit of this case is as good as on the Ghost case, so that is saying something. The camera bump is also similar in that it's almost flush with the lenses, but there is a subtle difference in height, so there is still protection. Very good MagSafe magnets on this one at like an 8.5 out of 10. And the buttons are all unique looking, but also very clicky, so it's all great. Now, due to all the weird shapes on this case, it's pretty grippy too. Not as grippy as the Ghost case though, and I think that case is also a lot more comfortable for longer sessions. The camera control button is a different material and shape than the usual one, which feels unique, but sadly though, like previous gen cases where they tried that out, the camera control isn't as responsive as on the other cases. It is very snappy though, so for taking pictures, that's great. The front protection does not swell up, it's just the same height across the board. I must say this case does look amazing though, and you can even swap out the buttons, which is done very neatly since the volume buttons are just one plate with 2 buttons on it, so to say. Works really fast and they feel really premium. I can describe this case best by just saying it's the TPU version of the Ghost, with a lot of aesthetic features. Now, talking about the Ghost, this is still an excellent case. It's just so comfortable to hold. That rubbery type of material all around feels very minimal still, even though you can feel that this case will offer a lot of protection, which is only one of the things I just love about this case. The clear parts just look stunning as well. If you have this in your hands, you will see the difference right away between a cheap clear case and a good one. It's just night and day. I think that's also one of the factors when it comes to spending a little extra on a case. Not that this case is crazy expensive at around 50 USD, but I can give a lot of examples where they are priced half that and work, but they are not on the same level. The quality is just different. I also got a lot of questions regarding this one and the Kadabi synthesis as sort of a comparison between the two, and I might make that video as well. So if you want that video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I think they perfected this new looking camera control button as well. It works for like 95% of all interactions. All the buttons are of course very clicky and tactile. The MagSafe is a perfect 10 out of 10. It's so good. Not sure if I missed this on the previous round, but it's got swollen edges where the grippy material is sort of rounded and bigger on the corners, making it a lot better at absorbing impacts. Very minimal front protection, which is on theme here with the whole minimalist vibe. And so I can definitely recommend this case to anyone once again. And then the OG dBrand grip. It's gotten some upgrades this year, which I'd love to go over. it's still got that trademark dBrand grip texture on the sides, very unique texture and not seen on any other case. So if you love that, you'll love it this year too. It's gotten rid of the felt inner, which I think is a good thing actually, since that was one of the most cheapest feeling inner materials, although it might have helped against micro scratches. But if they want to bring that back in the future, they might want to take a look at the material that Tiny Owl uses on theirs. That suede-like material is just very premium. And if they slap that on this case, I mean, wow, that's great. Now, this is probably one of the most satisfying installing sounds of all cases out there, since it clicks on every corner, which not only gives that feedback that indeed it's installed correctly, but it also makes for excellent ASMR content. Wow, that's great. It still has that subtly higher top and bottom when talking front screen protection, so that is great. And in the middle, it's therefore a bit lower, which is excellent for swiping across the screen. And on the back, we see that once again, the camera is a little higher, but a little bit more of a bold look this year, which I honestly can appreciate. Clicky buttons on all except the action button, because that one makes it a little bit harder to press for some reason. It still gives the feedback, just not the sound, if that makes sense. Now, with these stickers on this case, it looks even better. And with that bold backplate, I think it gives it even more of a recognizable look. Amazing work on this case as well. MagSafe is once again excellent at a 10 out of 10. And the camera control also works fantastic, even though it's once again their own unique version of that. Looks much better than the usual ones we're seeing on almost every other case now, but here they got their own one, which is just amazing. Great case. Now, if you are not done watching case videos, make sure you also watch this one, or maybe even that one. You do know that you need to click on either of them, right?